The BC government is changing the way courts decide pet custody when a couple separates or divorces. Instead of treating the pet like property, starting Monday, courts will take a number of factors into account, including each person's ability and willingness to care for the animal, the relationship a child has with the pet, and if there are any risks of family violence or threats of cruelty to an animal.
The courts have traditionally treated family pets, members of the family, as possessions, and which resulted in huge uncertainty for people about what decisions would ultimately be made about where a pet would live. That uncertainty increases conflict.
I've encountered way too many cases where a woman won't leave the family home because she's scared that she and her family pet will be targeted and harmed.
But there may be even more changes on the way to BC's family law. The province says it's currently looking for public feedback on several topics, such as family violence and protection orders, parenting assessments and views of the child reports, and time with and care of children.
We're only going to make the important changes by hearing from people with lived experience, gaining an understanding of where we need to remove barriers and find opportunities to strengthen processes.
We've been providing information to the provincial government for decades about what the changes need to be for family law.
The executive director of Battered Women's Support Services in Vancouver says while consultation is welcome, they would like to see action at this stage of the game.
We need certainly more direct supports for victims of violence who are navigating the family law system. We need increased legal aid. We definitely need to explore and implement integrated courts that take into consideration intimate partner violence more proactively.
BC's Attorney General says a lot of changes are on the table right now.
I know that these topics are very important to people in this province.
The justice system really needs to be there for people in distress to help and not to make things worse.
People can share their experiences with family law through surveys available until late March. The province says feedback will be used for proposed amendments to the Family Law Act. In Vancouver, Monika Gul, City News.